Hey guys, it's Link584 and welcome to VG Tales this week. This week I want to talk about my Zelda collection. There's a specific, well, it's not really a specific tale. It is, but I'll just dive right into it. So basically, I am a collector of all things Zelda. You can see behind me I got a couple of Zelda posters. Those weren't really part of my collection, though. That was just me growing up and saying, "Hey, look at that awesome Oracle of Ages and Seasons poster." And then, of course, you have Ocarina of Time. Well, I always just grew up and loved Zelda, every game, all the time. Well, I saw on YouTube, probably when I was about 17 or so, 18 rather, around there, 17 to 19, somewhere in there, I saw a YouTuber named XDarnockX, and he was showcasing a Zelda collection. And I was looking at some of the stuff, and I was like, wow, I had no idea any of this existed. And I thought that was really, really cool to see a lot of the items that he was sharing with us. And for a while, I went through a phase of, okay, if I'm going to start collecting, there's so many items, and I'm going to be going to college. I really can't start a collection. Maybe I should just stick with, American only. That's a horrible idea. Do not limit yourself to just American only collectibles for video games. There's just not enough, and it's not interesting at all. All the good stuff is Japanese. So anyway, I was like, okay, when I'm going to college, I wanted to be debt free when I got out, and I am. I did finish, and the only things that I could really do in that time were purchase a couple dollar collectibles here and there, and there was no way I was going to be able to do that. So I actually somehow stumbled across, there's a cell art piece that's about the size of, a game cartridge. Not cartridge, but the box. Just slightly bigger than a video game box. And it's really cool looking. It's a Phantom Hourglass cell art piece. 50,000 were made. And they come with a certificate of authenticity and lets you know which number you have. Now, I thought that was really cool, so I bought one. And then I got another, and another, and I'm not really sure how I started to accumulate one after another, how 1 equaled 2, 2 equaled 4, 4 equaled, 8, and so on. I don't know how that happened. It just started to. So I kept getting more and more of this particular cell. And it was great. My collection was growing. I thought I would have the largest cell collection in the world. That's what it. Once I got past 4, I was like, I'm just gonna keep going, because by the time I'm ready to start Zelda collecting, I'm gonna be in my late 20s. I'll finally have a job that will have real money, that will allow me to start doing it. Everything's gonna be expensive, but at least I'll have a gimmick with mine. Well, now I have, at the time of this video, about 180, and you can see them on our website, tomonitor.com. There'll be a link in the description below, but it is unreal how many I have. And now I actually have a much larger collection. I have my cell arts, largest cell art collection in the world, as far as I can tell, for Zelda at least. Now I'm a real Zelda collector. I have many different rarities, many different oddities, and I'm proud to have all these great items and be part of a great community, hence the shirt that I'm actually wearing, where XDarnockX and a few others. It's nice. It's just nice to have this community where you can talk about Zelda, Mario, Metroid, anything under the sun. And so, their community is the VGMM forums. I suggest looking them up. But I just want to share to you how my Zelda collection got started. That is how. It has nothing to do with these posters. It has nothing to do with that. I mean, I guess there is an attribution to the posters. It's more or less, I grew up, played Zelda, played them all, loved them all, and, well, I'm still playing a couple of them. I still got remaining. But, for the most part, I didn't really have the Zelda toys or figurines or anything like that. And now I finally get the chance. As a collector, it's interesting to know what's out there. And it all started with the cell art. I wish I knew what number was my first one, but if you want to check out my collection, Video, there'll be a link in the below the video in the description. It's to monitor, monitor.com. You can find my personal Zelda collection on there. But I just wanted to share with that, you guys. I want to know more about what your tales are, so please leave a video response to VG Tales here, or any of the other previous videos. That way you can be featured on the show, and I'll link right back to you. And also, if you're a collector, I'd love to hear what you collect. Do you collect Zelda items? Do you collect Mario items? What do you collect? Do you collect baseball cards? Anything. Tell me about your collection. I'd love to hear it. So please leave a comment. Like this video if you enjoyed it. Favorite it if you thought it was that awesome. And, of course, I'm Link584, and thank you so much for joining me on VG Tales.